Welcome back, my tasty beer nuts, and thanks for joining me. Apologies again for not posting on Sunday. We had a bit of a fun weekend. We lost electricity, power, whatever you want to say, Friday night into Saturday afternoon. So we had some fun times trying to bail out our sump pump and trying to get our current generator working. It worked for a bit, then it pooched, and then we went and got another one. Then that got set up, and then we got power back. But that being said, we didn't get much sleep. And then Sunday, I was studying for my Prud'homme certification. So unofficially, I am a Prud'homme certified beer enthusiast. Just waiting on my official results, but the test was super easy. Basically, if you paid attention and read the little book that you had, it was great. And the fun thing about that is we got to try a lot of different beers that I wouldn't normally go to. I do usually go for the craft beers, but we did a lot of European beers, Hefeweizen, and a lot of the double, triples, and I don't think we actually did a quad, but we did a lot of Belgian beers. And we did Fruity. We did a really great tasting with Fruity and a cheesecake, and the Fruity with little brownies. So we did the taste test with different beers and different foods. So that was really interesting and a lot of fun. That was kind of our post exam celebration. So yeah, so I will very soon be able to officially add Prud'homme beer enthusiast to my, I guess, my name. That being said, today's beer is a strong Belgian style ale from Brasserie du Bas Canada. So this is actually out of Gatineau. I think it's November they started, so it's a really new brewery. They seem to be doing quite well. They have a little kitchen in their place as well. They really try to bring the brewing and the culture brassicole, so the brewing culture, I guess, to Quebec. Now I don't know if there's going to be sediment in this one. I don't think so. It's not a wheat beer, so there shouldn't be. But this is, like I said, strong beer, strong Belgian Golden Strong Ale. It is a, where do I see it, 7%. No idea what the IBUs are. Gonna guess fairly high, but not IPA high. So let's give this a shot. Oh, is that on the outside or inside? So my glass is wet. Let's see, because that actually is better for the beer, which I had no idea. Something I learned in the class. So 45-degree angle to, let's see, 3/4, then you give it a good pour so that you get a nice head on it. The head, as you probably know, helps protect the beer, helps keep oxygen from hitting the beer. I sound more intelligent now that I've done the course. So we got, like it says, this nice golden. It's actually more like a straw color, very light in color. There, you can see that better. Actually, my glass is kind of clean. If you ever see bubbles on the side of your glass, that apparently is because the glass is not actually clean. So the only time you want to see bubbles is actually coming up from the bottom and not from the sides of the glass. Yeah, nice golden color, very white head on it, tight bubbles. Dissipating not too quickly, which is kind of nice. So, all right, let's see if I can smell anything tonight. So you get the breadiness from the yeast. I would have previously just said it's spelled like yeast, but now I know it's bread. Or I should say from the malts, not the yeast. You can get a lot of scents from the yeast as well. That's like the Hefeweizen and the wheat beers. You'll get a lot of the smell out of the yeast. because it makes a lot of the difference in the taste of the beer. A light, maybe apple or pear scent, but nothing too strong. Okay, let's give this a shot. Yeah, it's definitely warm. You can actually taste the alcohol in this one. So there's a little warming sensation in the mouth. It doesn't stick around. Yeah, it sticks around a little bit. Yeah, IBUs are low on this. I'm not getting a high. I'm not getting much bitterness at all, though. Little sweetness. I'm getting that in the front. Yeah, it's definitely warming. I can feel it go down. I can feel the warmth of the alcohol. I don't know if that's just like I can feel it extra because I'm tired. Because we didn't get home till like midnight last night because it was the last class. Let's go again. See, now I'm more like, what am I tasting? What else can I find in there? Whereas before I was like, I found 2 things. And now there's more than 2 things in a beer that you can kind of taste. So I just smell lemon. We had our noses like full on in the glasses last night, trying to smell all these different things. Apparently, you can smell the glass like from different angles, and you can get different things out of it. I'm picking up another fruit, but I can't figure out what it is. Anyways, it's a good beer. Actually, I quite like it. So this is just off of Maloney. I can't remember the name of the street, but it's in back there. They have quite a few. I have a couple more in my fridge to try out. They have Los Tabernacos. It's a milkshake IPA, which I'm saving because it's quite a big can, and I'd like to share that with someone. La Gap, Boulevard La Gap. There you go. There's the answer. Yeah, if you're in the Gatineau area, check them out. They got a few really interesting beers. And the food when I was in there looked really good. Yeah, pretty cozy. Hard benches though, so if you don't like sitting on a hard bench, you may not want to go there. Oh, by the way, this is what it looks like. It's the Grand Condor, which I also didn't mention. This is what happens when I take one video off. I apparently forget everything that I'm supposed to be saying. All right, that's all I've got. This weekend, I will probably be at the Poutine Fest in Orleans with Orleans Brewing, probably on the Saturday. So if you're there, stop by, say hi. If you have any questions about the Prud'homme certification, feel free to ask the questions down below. I will answer them, and I will also throw in the link to the website, so you can look into that as well. And I feel I had something else to say to you, but clearly I can't remember. So it's just time for me to go and drink the rest of this beer. So thanks again for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button if you enjoy my videos. I'd appreciate that. And until then, cheers, my friends.